is this. My crew gon' step. All I know is this. My boys gon' rap. My crew gon' step. My crew gon' step. My crew gon' step. My crew gon' step. My crew gon' step.
KMAC championship still up for grabs for the Northmor Lady Knights after an upset victory over Mount Gilead on Saturday. But in their path today, the East Knox Lady Bulldogs. We got your KMAC action coming your way on a Tuesday night, or a Wednesday night. I don't know what day it is. Who knows? It's just a basketball night. How about that? Coming your way on your smartphone, TV, PC, tablet, any smart device you have, and it's coming your way next.
Gonna be At Knox Community Hospital, your primary care physician is more than someone who delivers your test results, more than someone who writes prescriptions, more than someone who listens to your heart. We are your healthcare partner who takes the time to know you, listen to your concerns, and provide you with expert personalized care to make and keep you well. Because to us, you're more than just numbers on a chart. You're a neighbor and a friend. Knox Community Hospital, in the community, for the community.
We welcome you inside the Andy Bauer Edward Jones Investors pregame show on this KMAC Wednesday night. I think I got it right this time. Travis Berardi alongside Coach Zach Ruth. And Coach, after a big win on Saturday, the Lady Knights have their eyes on a possible championship for the first time since, well, way before these girls were born.
Yes, I think early 90s. I remember I would have probably been in middle school during that, and I remember that time.
Standing in the way, the Lady Bulldogs of East Knox High School, a team they've been getting hot as of late. They won their last 3 games. Scoring's come up a little bit. They're averaging 37.4 points per game. Defensively, just over 40 points. And they played Northmor tough at home, 36-24 on December 10th. So the Lady Dogs, they have a chance of spoiling the party for the Lady Knights here this evening. But let's send things down to the floor for the playing of our national anthem, the Star Spangled Banner.
Oh, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleam, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, oh, the rebels we watched were so gallantly streaming. And the rockets' red glare, the bombs were singing in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave? Oh, the land of the free and the home of the brave.
As always, a great rendition of our national anthem here at the Castle. And let's get right back into the Andy Bauer Edward Jones Investors pregame. Take a look at the Lady Knights of Northmor under head coach Freddie Beachy. 8-4, 6-2 in the conference. Still in it. They've won 5 of their last 6 games, averaging 43.4 points per game. Defensively, giving up only 40.2. And they knocked off Mount Gilead right here, 49-47 on Saturday, which puts them 1 game back of Cardington, who they play on Saturday, probably for a share of the KMAC championship.
Yeah, their confidence is probably through the roof right now. They don't need to be reminded that. They know that, and I'm sure it's been talked about in the locker room. It's kind of uncharted waters right now. Shout out to Emily Zigger's mother, Jamie. She's the one that does that outstanding
awesome
national anthem before the home games.
I always
here.
miss the name because I'm getting stuff set up, so big shout out to the great voice that she has. But let's look at one of the main players, and actually it is one Emily Zegger, averaging over 7 points per game. She's 4th in the conference in rebounds, 7.4, 3 assists per game as well, and she's a guard.
Yeah, these Lady Knights, I remember back when I was finishing coaching, some of these girls was getting varsity time in. So they've logged a lot of minutes on the floor, so they're mentally conditioned for this.
Starting lineups first for East Knox. Smith, Oakfor, Diven, Todd, and Salyers. Lineups for the Lady Knights: Simpson, Zager, Johnson, and Jordan. And we are underway here from the Castle. East Knox first shot, offensive rebound, put back, no good. A second chance, doesn't go. And the Lady Knights escape that one.
Definitely going to have to get a body on her on a box out.
So East Knox with 2 offensive rebounds there, but unable to get it in the bucket, and the Lady Knights will get their first possession of the game.
You know, most coaches all have that one set that they've worked on all prepping that they really want to execute on that first possession of the game.
Nearly turned it over, but Zager able to get the handle back. Johnson. Lady Knights working things around against this trapping man-to-man.
As long as they keep attacking the basket, they'll get what they want.
Johnson unable to get the bucket to fall, and East Knox will get its second possession.
Good trap up top there.
Todd got trapped, but able to get it away to Salyers. Now over to Smith as they'll reset here. Just over a minute gone by, opening quarter.
We got a 1-2-2 look here from the Lady Knights. 3-2 is what I used to call it, 1-2-2.
Baseline jumper, in and out, no good. Offensive rebound, though. Lost the handle, turns it over. Despite 3 offensive boards, East Knox still unable to get on the board.
One thing that's nice with the Lady Knights, I think about whoever grabs the rebound is very capable of pushing the ball up the floor.
And you love it when you can see a team that can just run the floor and speed things up. Johnson. That's Lauren Johnson with it. Gets it right side to Emily Jordan. Lady Knights like taking the 3. That's going to be an offensive foul to start things off here.
He called that on that screen. Must have.
And it is against Emily Jordan, her first. That's the first foul of the game. Lady Knights still in that zone, and an unforced error will give the ball back to Northmor here. Just over 2 minutes gone by in the opening quarter.
East Knox is going to do some full court pressure here, looks like. Just a straight man.
Lady Knights easily breaking that. Gets it left side.
Nice
puts it up and in.
Good things happen when you can get the ball to the house.
Riley Johnson gets the first bucket of the game. It's 2-0 Lady Knights. Quickly, the other end shot no good by Oakfor. And Northmore's got a chance to add on to their 2-0 lead. Left side, Jordan looking for another, too strong. East Knox will get out with it.
East Knox needs to have a positive possession here to get settled into this game offensively.
They had the looks, just haven't hit. That time, it's aired and take away by the Lady Knights. Lauren Johnson almost had it, gets it back, puts up the 3 off the back iron, no good. Rebound is going to stay with the Lady Knights.
Box set here for an out-of-bounds play.
And deflected out. Will stay with Northmor.
A lot of times when you play these conference games the second time, you normally have to put a couple new out-of-bounds plays in, try to hit them with that they haven't seen on film.
Corner 3 off the top of the backboard, no good. So a slow start here for both teams as we're getting towards the midway point of the first quarter. It's only 2-0.
been plenty of shots taken already,
Yeah.
though, Travis.
It's like there's a lid on both hoops. Salyers works it back around to Todd now. Natalie Smith gets possession back.
East Knox just looks a little confused with the rotation here against this zone.
And we're going to get an offensive foul. Take a look at the Ruth Farms replay. And just, I think, an elbow to the chops. Smith will be called with her first. And that'll be the first on East Knox. Ryan Brinkman checks in for the Lady Knights now. Riley Johnson gets it straight away to Simpson. Thought about taking the three for a moment, but instead we'll get a jump ball and possession will stay with the Lady Knights.
Yeah, she was strong with the ball there, and they reached in for the steal, and she secured that thing and picked up the foul.
Lady Knights will inbound on the sideline. Johnson gets the screen, kicks it right side to Brinkman. Three in the air, that one's short. Offensive rebound for the moment. It is collected, back out to Johnson.
They've
And
taken
straight
some
away
nice
to
threes. That was drives and kicks out into the threes, getting good looks.
Just unable to hit once again. We remain with our 2-0 score. Left side jumper, too strong. Rebound to the Lady Knights.
You getting these rebounds all jotted down, Travis?
Trying. Simpson's going to try a three and swishes it.
A nice shot release on that.
Nothing but nylon. It's 5-0 Lady Knights. Todd is stripped out of bounds. It'll stay with her. So we take a look at that three one more time. Had the time, got herself collected. Right through the net. I want to say hello to Brian Skoronsky on his way to Houston, Texas. He's watching from Orlando right now.
Yeah.
You just came back from Florida.
Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Really enjoyed some family time down there. Wanted to catch some basketball down there, but didn't get a chance to make it to a game.
Well, you come back here, you get plenty of chances.
Yes.
East Knox turns it over, but Northmor got a little too excited there, gave it right back.
Got a 4-low out of bounds set here for East Knox.
Barely gets it in. Shot goes behind the hoop, but another offensive rebound. And a jump ball. So it'll stay with East Knox. Referee's letting these ladies play tonight.
Yeah, they were. I'd like to see the replay on that. Unless that shot was deflected, she shot it and then ran it down.
Oh, could have been a walk, yeah.
Yes.
Molly Totten in for the Lady Bulldogs. That three just off the glass, no good. Oakford gets the rebound. She's going to go to the line for two and maybe the first points of the evening for East Knox.
She's had a couple aggressive moves here so far to the basket. Now gets fouled. Has a chance to maybe step up here and knock down one or two foul shots, and just sometimes that visual effect of seeing the ball go through just makes a world of difference.
So opt for gets East Knox on the board. Smith will check back in, replacing Raylan Todd. Second free throw, good.
Nice form there on both foul shots.
5-2 the score. So we hit the 2-minute mark of the first quarter.
East Knox didn't pick him up full court this time.
Right side, Johnson's going to try the three. Look for the bank, couldn't get it to go. Ball on the ground, and we're going to get another jump ball, and it will stay with the Lady Knights.
They're getting good looks.
They are. Hello to Debbie Schoenfeld. Let's go, Lady Knights. Rejected by Oakford. Back comes Smith. Tries to spin, nearly turned it over. Regains control, though, gets it into the corner to Diven.
Nice trap right there to force the turnover.
Tried to tightrope the baseline, but just couldn't.
Knights can get a good paint touch here. Then for a kick out for a 3, those are the ones that normally fall.
I don't even need to do anything else. I'm just going to let you predict everything that's going to happen.
Well, that's how the game rewards you. If you get the ball, I used to call the paint the house, and then for the kick out, those are the ones that normally fall.
That take to the hole, a little too strong. Offensive putback, no good. Ball on the ground. We'll get a jump ball, and again, it'll stay.
I always just thought that was more of a natural way of shooting a basketball, stepping into the shot on the catch coming out. Makes your percentages go up a little higher than the pass coming from lateral from side to side or off the dribble.
Smith looking at inbound. She does. 3 is good.
Answer 3.
Diving hits.
Nice save there.
First field goal of the game for East Knox, and it's a 3-point game. 45 seconds left here, opening quarter.
You know, East Knox them foul shots gave them some confidence of seeing the ball go through the hoop there, and they're playing a little more confidence here, especially on the defensive end now.
And the Lady Knights unable to get the rebound. So we take a look at the 3 on the Ruth Farms replay. So the Lady Dogs a chance to cut this to 1 or even tie this before the break. On the Avita Workwell scoreboard, 8-5 Northmor.
If they can get the ball swung around to that backside, that's been open for East Knox.
Smith gets it over the diving. Into the lane. She's fouled. We'll go to the line with 8 seconds left.
They can get through the initial trap that Northmore's putting on them here. They've been getting nice looks when they get the ball reversed to the backside.
So that's the 3rd foul on the Lady Knights. It's the 2nd on Simpson.
And definitely no reason for either coach right now to call a timeout to make any adjustments now, because it's a 1-possession game and you got the end of the quarter coming up, and we'll see what the adjustments they make coming out to start the 2nd quarter.
Shelby Cooper in for the Lady Knights. 2nd free throw. Good. 1-point game.
Okay, now East Knox is picking up probably at the quarter run down.
Zager lost the handle but gets it back. Shelby Cooper just into the game. Passes left side. Johnson can't get it off at the buzzer. And that's how the first quarter is going to end. We've played 1 here at the Castle. Lady Knights 8, Lady Dogs 7. You're watching Girls High School Hoops, a KMAC Wednesday night. Live and free right here on the OH Report.
At Knox Community Hospital, your primary care physician is more than someone who delivers your test results, more than someone who writes prescriptions, more than someone who listens to your heart. We are your healthcare partner who takes the time to know you, listen to your concerns, and provide you with expert personalized care to make and keep you well. Because to us, you're more than just numbers on a chart. You're a neighbor and a friend. Knox Community Hospital, in the community, for the community.
Back here at the Castle, 8-7. The score in favor of the Lady Knights, Travis Berardi, alongside Coach Zach Ruth. And Coach, they were getting shots. It's just nothing was falling.
Nothing was falling, and we'll see what adjustments both teams make here to start the second quarter. Nice set play there by Northmor.
3 from the corner, just rims out. And East Knox will get its first possession of quarter number 2. Smith gets into the lane, forces one up, just missed. We'll get a rebound for the Lady Knights, but it's a jump ball, and it will stay with East Knox. We're just underway here in quarter 2.
Appears to be the Lady Knights have switched it up on defense here to start. They're going to match up. I can't do the Bill Rafferty, Travis. I'm sorry.
Miniman. I don't think anybody can do the Rafferty. Diving, just missed. Johnson gets the rebound. Lauren tried getting it ahead, but too strong, and it's a turnover, the 3rd against the Lady Knights. Actually, the 4th. Almost forgot the player control foul.
Yes. Probably not what Coach Beachy wanted out of that possession after getting a turnover there.
Now, the Lady Knights won this first matchup between the two by double digits earlier this year, and then after, the big win against Mount Gilead. The coaches, do you fear the letdown after a big win like that?
There's a lot on these high school kids, especially with social media and what they see and what they can read, and it really affects them positively and negatively. And you got to play through that. I know some of our years there, we kind of had to turn into manager roles and psychologist roles on top of being the coach, and it's a good situation to be in. There's honestly more pressure with that, I think, than there is being on the other end of it. But that's the pressure that you want. You want to be the hunted. And that's what East Knox is playing for here tonight. They're going home knowing that they lost the first matchup, and sometimes you measure success with a season on how you did the second time you played a team.
That's going to be the second foul on Natalie Smith and the second on the team.
And definitely, if you can't win it, you want to play the role of the spoiler.
Oh, absolutely. Nice take to the hole. Bit of a deflection, though, is off for able to get a hand on it. And she gets the rebound. Gets that over to Todd. Tried getting it inside, but too strong.
Emily Jordan was in right help side position there to catch that steal.
At 3 in the air. Too strong and over the backboard. No good.
I believe Coach Beachy wants maybe a little more patience. I think at any level we can get a one-shot 3 at any level, and I know sometimes when they're falling, the crowd goes nuts, everybody goes nuts, you want to keep going, but sometimes that's a bad habit to get into because it can affect you later.
I love shooting the 3. It's because I can't dribble. That's my thing, but I also just stayed around the arc, and if I had the open shot, I took it. So might not have been the best thing, but hey, why not?
You were that defensive guy, Travis.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
That's why you could have played for me.
Oh, I'd love to play a game where we gave up less than 30 points a game. Lauren Johnson's going to get called for the foul. That's the 4th team foul.
Picked the picker out of bounds play. Defended that well.
Swatted out of there.
I do have a trivia for you, though.
Oh, please go ahead.
Because I get the privilege of working with you again Friday. I'd like for you to
do.
come up with your all-time starting 5 that was born in your home state. And you can't insert yourself on that.
Oh, I won't. But
I didn't realize the talent of players that has come out of Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania from West Virginia.
What
are you talking about?
I completely just had a brain fart there, Travis. I just had that come across my phone the other day, and I wanted to mention that to you. There was a couple good ones from West Virginia, too.
Absolutely. I mean, the logo. Lady Knights get the steal here. Johnson for 3, and finally she swishes the nylon.
Simpson made that extra pass, which led to a better shot.
That's got to make you happy as a coach, seeing that extra pass lead the points.
There's nothing ever wrong with the extra pass. Good return post play there.
Right back at you. Sydney up for with the answer.
Yeah, I swung and missed on that one because I seen that Chamberlain and Kobe and
Kobe from Philadelphia.
Yeah, a lot of those was from Pennsylvania. Your bordering state, I
Yes.
should say.
Well, I mean, you have the logo, Jerry West, Hot Rod Hunley playing down there. Yeah, a couple big names. Bob Huggins.
Yep.
Although Huggs is from about an hour away from here, back towards the Ohio River originally. He's lived in Morgantown, though, and calls West Virginia his home now. His dad's still a big figure in high school basketball here in Ohio.
Yes. I always thought I could coach on his staff because he wasn't a suit and tie guy.
So that's where you get it.
Exactly. We went to his team camps at Cincinnati when I was a student athlete here at Northmor.
That must have been a good time.
Knights need to answer here with this possession. Ooh.
They turn it over. 6th Lady Knight turnover, but they get it right back. And they draw the foul. That's the 8th East Knox turnover. We'll see who the foul is on. It's going to be good. Rylan Todd, her second. It's only the team's 4th, but Smith and Todd both with 2 fouls each.
East Knox would probably want to get aggressive to the rack. They've been knocking down their foul shots.
Do you know Deb Ruth?
Yes, I do. That's my
Go
mother.
Lady Knights. Carter says hi, Dad, and hi, Travis.
That's my son. Shout out to my son, Carter.
Shout out, Carter. And Deb. Nice to hear from you again. Corner 3 just off the back iron, but an offensive rebound. Kicks it back out. Nothing doing there.
Be patient here on the block.
Post move, hook shot too strong. And it's nearly rebounded. We'll get a jump ball. What an effort there by the Lady Knights.
Regain possession.
Maisie Brinkman. Let's take a look at the replay.
I always love when you have an opportunity to get a 50-50 ball and you win it.
Effort. Always rewarded.
Pick the picker. Knights just run it.
Jordan gets it back out to Riley Johnson. Coming up on the midway point of quarter number 2, 11-10 Lady Knights. She's going to pull up for 3. Just a little bit to the left, and it's a rebound to Molly Totten. Totten's going to try and go coast to coast. Instead gives it to Opp for a hook shot. No good. Rebound Northmor. They had a chance to take the lead there. Couldn't. Lauren Johnson pulls up, but it's blocked and deflected out of bounds, and it will go to East Knox. Lady Knights trying to speed up the pace a little bit, but East Knox sticking right with it.
Yes, they are. Both teams are kind of playing fast right here, but they're not being efficient, if you ask me. They're not, to me, taking the shots that I would want them taking here.
Jaden Annette in for the Lady Dogs. Smith calling out the play here as we're under 4 minutes to go in the half.
It's like the old flex.
That's what the boys run. And a double dribble.
I think that's one of the first offenses that American youth learns, and it still works.
I ran it in high school. And we'll get a timeout.
Coach Popovich runs it at San Antonio. We used to run it too, but we ran what we called a high. We called it Florida for flex. We ran it high and made the flex cut across the foul line, hoping to get the slip cut. What we found out about it is the teams would drop off, and it opened up the reverse passes for open threes.
And that's why you have a couple numbers underneath the conference championship banner here at Northmor.
Yeah, that was definitely a team effort with our staff and the players and the community, and you know, I don't want to get the cart ahead of the horse, but any of the Knight faithful listening, I challenge you, if the Lady Knights can win this game tonight, that pack the gym for the Cardington game.
We'll be there, live and free. It should be a good one, but first,
But
Lady Knights got to take care of business tonight.
A lot of basketball left to play here.
Lady Knights and Mount Gilead tied with 2 losses in the conference. Cardington with 1. Baseline runner gets it to go.
It's always a great feeling too when you're still playing for something, and it's getting close to a tournament draw time. You're still playing. You're playing
week and
for
a half from that.
Yes. helps with seeding because the Central District still doesn't do the RPI, but it is coming.
Only in the Northwest. I love it.
I'm a fan of it big time.
At 3, no good. Rebound to Northmor. That's what I use for my country roads rankings. I try and put that as well. Great pass inside. Ball fake, but again, East Knox able to get back.
Riley should have went right up with that. That was a nice creation there by Emily.
Brinkman throws it right into the hands of Diven. She crosses the girl over and gets it over to Smith. Pass inside, open layup, blocked!
They are letting them play out in the open court. I do see that. East Knox going back to their 1-4 low set out of bounds. She's going to flash high and come backside ball.
Gets it to Diven. She's going to try and jump stop for the jumper. Instead gets it over to Smith for 3. A little short on that, but an offensive rebound again. The 6th offensive rebound by East Knox turns into points. Smith with her first points of the night, and it's back to a 1-point game, 13-12. Every time
both teams have constantly are answering one another.
I was just about to say that. Skip pass. And a turnover, but given right back, and then given back again.
It's probably going to be one of the speeches in both locker rooms is protecting the basketball at halftime.
Both teams going about 90 miles an hour when the coaches want them playing at about 80. Up 4. Barely gets it. Now to Totten, puts it up, no good. Offensive rebound and a foul, and East Knox will have a chance to take the lead here from the free throw line. Another offensive rebound is going to turn into free throws.
Missed a box out assignment there. What is East Knox from the foul line? 6 for 6?
5 of 5.
5 of 5.
Welcome to the announcer jinx, Zach.
Exactly.
Happens to everybody,
Yes.
The best of us. Foul's on Maisie Brinkman, her first. Second free throw in and out, no good. So the Lady Knights maintain the 1-point lead. Quickly ahead, but turned over again. Here comes Smith at a full head of steam. And she's going to go to the line.
You know, both teams are playing extremely hard, but they're both kind of playing a little OC, out of control, over dribbling, getting themselves in trouble, or picking up their dribble too soon.
Lauren Johnson second. First free throw good, we're tied. Salyers checks back in, she'll replace Annette.
One thing, it's still never every basketball game I've ever watched has swings from one side, from one team to the other runs.
Absolutely.
You just got to withstand them, or sometimes hope you're the one that's making that run at the end.
Under 1:30 to go here, opening half.
And this game kind of has that makeup to me.
Zager gets it over to Riley Johnson, spins and turns it over again, the 10th Lady Knight turnover. Diven, she's going to get in the lane. That's an offensive, no, it's not, it's a block. Let's take a look at that again, Coach. I think she might have,
It's a 50-50 call.
Yeah.
She had a nice crossover, though, it set up that.
Looked like she was set, but then she kind of moved right before the contact, and that's what got the call.
It's one thing I do. I'm against the shot clock, but I am for the charge half circle and under the basket. Helps make that call.
First free throw's good.
But I believe that half circle was there. The Lady Knights was outside of it. Still would have got the block call. But
yeah, if she would have stayed up and down, that would have made the call a lot easier in her direction. But she kind of moved right at the end. Second free throw, no good. Lady Knights get the rebound, but East Knox now with the 2-point lead. And they get the ball back. 11th Lady Knight turnover.
They've been pushing up that right sideline, and that's where they've been turning it over there. I'd like to see them get it back more to the middle of the floor. But if it's a transition fast break and that's what you work on, that's where you go.
Todd, double teamed, gets to Smith. Now they opt for it. Turnaround jumper, no good. That's going to get kicked out of bounds, and it will go to the Lady Knights. And we're going to get a full timeout for East Knox with 42.3 left in the half.
Hold for the last shot here.
Is that what you would do, Coach?
Well, that's what I would do, but with the pace that both teams are playing, it might be hard to hold for the last shot here. Of course, anytime you get a straight line drive, you want to take that. Sometimes if you get up in a situation like this where the other team senses you're going to hold the ball, they might get up and pressure you. You spread the floor, and sometimes you end up with a layup when you kind of work on that half-court stall offense. But they're going to set back. It makes it easy to wait till you get your call. You know, coach will yell the play or yell when to go at the time, and you make your move and go. I don't think there's no loss right now if you go early. It's just a one-possession game.
Yeah. And neither team has really established any type of pace. So the Lady Knights with 42.3 left here in the half.
East Knox is going to force them to go fast.
Full court with one safety playing back. They do get it in. Now the Lady Knights are off on the run. Zager is going to be fouled.
That foul don't hurt. They still have another foul to give. She made a swipe coming from behind. That's what you coach. That's what you practice on.
Tough break, though. That's Todd's third.
I see that now, yes.
Reese Todd will replace her. Cooper will go to the line on that nicely executed inbounds play. It's going to be Salyers first.
I really believe both coaches, the locker room speech will probably be the same in both locker rooms, if you ask me.
Slow it down a little bit,
more patient.
Pace-wise.
It's just the confidence right now is with East Knox, and this is good adversity for the Lady Knights.
Cooper misses both. So now East Knox has 36.8 seconds left before the half. And a token full court press here by Northmor. It turns into a turnover. Zager with the steal into the lane. We're tied. She's got 5. It's 15 all with 20 seconds left in the half.
Yeah, good swipe and go there. Another opportunity right here.
They got another turnover and another run out. Zager into the lane. Layup. Yes, Northmor leads again.
There's that game of swings.
8 seconds left. Can East Knox get a chance at the hoop? No call there. Shot for 3. No good. Offensive rebound put back at the buzzers. No good, and that's the half. So the Lady Knights with a 4-0 run in the final 40 seconds get the lead back 17-15.
That's why I'm up here now, because we were talking about I would hold it, and they score 4 more points.
We'll take a break and be back with the halftime show, stats analysis, and much more. You're watching KMAC Girls Hoops on a Wednesday night, live and free, right here on the OH Report.
playoff time, baby. Games, snacks, drinks. I mean, what else can you ask for, bro? Really?
Hey, pass me a Pepsi.
I mean, can you drink any louder?
That's how I drink.
Loud like that?
I drink loud. I like to enjoy it.
Toss me some Lays.
Did you eat any louder?
It's normal to eat loud. Drinking loud makes no sense. Hayden, Eli, road trip to the Super Bowl. Hard pass. Playoffs are on. You're paying for that door, by the way. I got a bus. The bus has got a bus. Let's go.
Can we go see the bus?
What up, Eli?
Mr. Cruz, I miss you, buddy.
I miss you too, man. Super Bowl, baby. Let's go.
We're not going. I'm going to get more chips and drinks. Do not leave this room.
I got you. I got you.
Whoa!
Super Bowl, here we go.
Are you kidding me?
Technically, I didn't leave the room.
I'm calling Mom after I finish these chips.
How much longer? You drive weird.
Bus, are we there yet?
No!
Hey, Bus, we gotta pull over for some more chips and drinks.
Oh, you got it.
Hey, guys, look what I found.
Bradshaw?
Hey guys, got room for one more? Got Doritos? Got Mountain Dew.
What, do we really want to bring him? It might start to feel crowded. I mean, maybe if he had a little,
Oh, please don't.
you know, he'll
Don't say it.
salsa.
I love me some salsa.
All right, I got an idea. We got one seat left, and it's special just for you.
Let's do it. This is like a convertible, except a whole lot better.
Good for you, you're happy and healthy, not me, if you ever cared to ask. Good for you, you're doing great, I know without me, baby, God, I wish that I could do that.
I lost my mind like something like crying on the floor.
It does kind of open things up a little bit.
At Knox Community Hospital, your primary care physician is more than someone who delivers your test results, more than someone who writes prescriptions, more than someone who listens to your heart. We are your healthcare partner who takes the time to know you, listen to your concerns, and provide you with expert personalized care to make and keep you well. Because to us, you're more than just numbers on a chart. You're a neighbor and a friend. Knox Community Hospital, in the community, for the community.
You know you gotta climb higher.
Tonight's girls basketball high school live stream brought to you live and free thanks to our generous sponsors. Avita Workwell, Ruth Farms. They specialize in bred, born, and raised freezer beef since 1948. Call Zach Ruth, yes, my color commentator, Zach Ruth, to order yours at 419-989-0341. Tell him KMAC Trav sent you. Andy Bauer, Edward Jones Investors. Whether you're planning for retirement, saving for college, grandchildren, or just trying to protect the financial future of the ones you care about most, Andy can develop specific strategies to help you achieve your goals. Knox Community Hospital, in the community, for the community, and Frito-Lay. We are driven and inspired by our purpose. Food that matters for life's moments. We're going to take one more short break. Be back with the Andy Bauer, Edward Jones Investors halftime show right here, live and free on the OH Report.
Knox Community Hospital, your primary care physician is more than someone who delivers your test results, more than someone who writes prescriptions, more than someone who listens to your heart. We are your healthcare partner who takes the time to know you, listen to your concerns, and provide you with expert personalized care to make and keep you well. Because to us, you're more than just numbers on a chart. You're a neighbor and a friend. Knox Community Hospital, in the community, for the community.
We welcome you back inside the castle for the Andy Bauer Edward Jones Investors halftime show, where your score at the break, the Lady Knights of Northmor 17, the Lady Dogs of East Knox 15. Travis Berardi alongside head coach Zach Ruth. And coach, finally the Lady Knights got something going in the last minute of the half.
Yes, they did. That was great momentum going into halftime. A complete swing in the last 35 seconds of the second quarter, of where I was thinking East Knox was going to go in with the confidence, but it changes that much. You told me what to maybe possibly do there. What I would have maybe done. That's the beauty of it. There's many ways to be successful in this game, and of course you don't know exactly how things are going to unfold, but. They picked up the pressure, forced 2 turnovers there at half court, and Emily Ziegler runs them out for 2 layups.
Let's take a look at the halftime stats. Once again, brought to you by Andy Bauer, Edward Jones Investors. 7 field goals to 3. 3 of those for the Lady Knights went from beyond the arc, only 1 for East Knox. But East Knox staying in this game because they're getting to the line and they're making free throws. They're 8 of 11 so far. The Lady Knights only 0 of 2. The boards 15 to 11. East Knox, that's because East Knox 8-3 advantage on the offensive glass. Turnovers, 13-11, it's pretty much even. Both teams pretty sloppy there in the first half, and that shows on the scoreboard. Fouls, a couple of players in a little bit of foul trouble, but nothing major.
Yeah, Lady Knights should. One thing I liked about what the Lady Knights coaching staff here did, I was always a huge fan of changing defenses up throughout the game. And they trapped. They went to 1-2-2, and then they come out man and switched it back up, and it's kind of threw East Knox off there. And I think Coach Beachy knows he has that in his back pocket that he can continue to do. East Knox, on the other hand, they know they had a lot of nice offensive rebounds, so they know if they can get it in there and get a shot up, they was getting some second and third, and maybe even a possession there. They had 4 chances to come away with some points. My son just had when we traveled to Florida, we discovered the Buc-ee's.
Buc-ee. Oh, yes. Yes, my family lives in Sanford, so we go up to Daytona Beach.
Yes.
That place is that's a place you need to see.
You will lose time traveling if you stop at a Buc-ee's. And as much as of a cooker and stuff I am, they had a rub in there, Travis. I've been trying to find for 2 years, and they had a whole shelf of it.
I actually have one of those inflatable pool footballs from Buc-ee's and a couple other things from there. But everything that you could think of, it's there. It's a big old gas station. It's a rest stop. I
told them Ohio's missing one. Their slogan, you can be the Buckeye State, the Buc-ee's, and
oh yes, I like that.
Yeah, we really enjoy it, and I had the privilege of coaching my son's little kindergarten, first grade team up at the Gang YMCA, and we had a blast up doing that. So I'm still back in the gym, getting my basketball fix.
And you're here, live and free on the OH Report as well. Before we get started, as we get started, I want to thank all of you folks here, especially everybody in the KMAC, just showing the love for all you guys, because it's our pleasure to bring you all these high school sports here live and free on the OH Report. We love giving the smaller schools the love. That shot nearly goes through. Northmor gets the rebound, but I'll get more into it when we get a break. But it's a pleasure calling KMAC athletics here in North Central Ohio.
Well, when Brian says it's the future of high school sports, it definitely is. It definitely is.
And to say the least, we appreciate all of you, all the schools, all of you fans in KMAC country. I'll just keep it at that for now. There are other conferences that aren't as happy, that aren't as appreciative, so we love you guys.
Yeah.
First free throw up and good as Madison Simpson hits the first free throw of the game for the Lady Knights. They were 0-2 at the half.
I think we got another little shout out here. Our my old JV coach, John Murphy, we had our fourth grade girls coach, our team that I helped coach. They just marched them in here.
I did see that.
They're supposed to be in the other gym practicing, but we don't have a game this weekend, so bringing them over here to watch some varsity time, and while they wait their turn and cheer them on here, they'll be out here someday.
That foul was on Raylan Todd, by the way. That's her fourth. So she's going to have to take a seat for a while on the bench for East Knox. Nice pass inside to opt for, and she's going to get fouled by Zager.
Number 15 for East Knox, she has created some nice scoring opportunities in the half court.
Hit the wrong button, sorry folks. But we will see. It's not the end of the quarter. But we will take a look at the foul. First free throw good. 19-16 on Sydney's fourth consecutive free throw made. Make that 5.
Yeah, the 2 sophomores for East Knox I've been pretty impressed with here tonight, Travis.
The future is bright here in the KMAC, Coach. Lady Knights up by 2. Nearly got a steal there. Backdoor cut, layup, yes. Emily Jordan got behind the defense and scores her 4th point. It's 21-17.
That fell, but on the bench, on the sideline, if I'm coaching, I'm yelling one more, but it went.
Yeah, it's a tough shot not having a backboard on that angle. Diving, kicks it left side. Smith's going to try a 3, no good. Rebound to Northmor.
Good box out there. I'm sure that was talked about in the locker room.
Another near steal. Johnson kicks it back out to the other Johnson. Now Simpson for 3, short. Ball bouncing around. Tried to save it, but it will go out of bounds.
Good hustle there by the Lady Knights.
We'll take a look at that bucket one more time. Good clearance. I understand what you saw because that blocked defender from the other side was coming at her. You could probably get that pass in for a layup, but hey, it's one of those no, yes moments.
Said that a lot.
Corner shot just inside the 3-point line.
Both teams have been constantly answering.
Salyers hits, and it's a 2-point game again. Hook shot, no good. Lady Dogs with the rebound, looking to tie it or maybe take a 1-point lead here. Totten.
Lady Knights go back to the 1-2-2.
Yep. Almost turns it over. Then they do. The shot was open there earlier, but took them a little too long, and they forced it out of bounds.
I think East Knox, if they could get into 11 for a nice high-low against that, they could get a nice shot at the block.
Johnson to Johnson. Now to Jordan. Simpson on the elbow is going to kick it right side to Zager. There's that pass you were looking for. And also, you probably got to love this. All 5 players touched the ball on that possession as well.
Beautiful possessions, because that means the other team had to defend.
And they had to have heard you as Diven gets her first foul because there was that extra pass inside, and it leads to free throws.
All 5 contributed to these 2 foul shots. I always like the extra. I always love to make the extra pass, especially on the offensive end, because mostly defenses break down after about 2 passes.
Again, the Lady Knights empty, though, on the free throw line. They're 2 of 6. Totten, baseline nearly trapped, gets it back out to Smith, now to OH.REPORT at the top of the key. Then East Knox turns it over again. They're 15th. Smart move by Zager to slow things up. Gets to Johnson, back to Zager inside, layup, yes.
Stockton to Malone right there, Travis. Nice roll on that and bounce pocket pass for the layup.
Emily's got 9. It's 23-19. believe this ties the largest lead by the Lady Knights tonight. Smith, Euro steps, gets it over. Offensive rebound, good. Opfer, good positioning. She's got 9. It's back to a 2-point game.
Yeah, missed a box out there.
Runner, no good. And we'll get a frustration foul. That'll be Lauren Johnson's 3rd. Correction, it's on Emily Jordan.
Switching it up to a 1-3-1 now.
Ooh, big screen in front. Totten blocked, taken out by Northmor.
They need a good shot on this possession.
Right side fakes the 3, spins, gets it back out. Johnson for 3, yes. Lauren Johnson's first points. It's a 5-point game.
Once again, if you can get the ball into the house and those kick out threes, your percentages go up.
Back out front to Smith in the op-4. Playing a 2-person game right now. Kicks it to Totten. She goes into the lane. Kicks it left side for 2, no good.
Good box out there.
And deflected to Northmor for the rebound.
Chance to extend it to 3 possessions.
Simpson almost got caught with the turnover. She'll get it back, go left side. Another 3 in the air, too much. Rebound East Knox. Under 3 to go in the 3rd, 26-21. Lauren Johnson into the lane. Rushed it a little bit, but Emily Jordan's there with the rebound.
I think fatigue might be setting in here a little bit too.
Jumper, swish. Lauren Johnson gets the bucket, and we'll get a timeout.
I was wondering when the timeout was going to come by either coach. I thought maybe Coach Beachy might call one after a score because some fatigue was setting in there. It looked like some mental mistakes was starting to unfold there.
Mandy Todd will take a timeout as the Lady Knights, with their largest lead of the evening, 7 points, 28-21. Once again, I want to welcome everybody watching live and free this evening on the OH Report. Vincent, go Knights and keep looking up. Go Knights, keep looking up and winning. Also for you KMAC folk, this week we'll be revealing our Athletes of the Month in the KMAC, part of our exclusive deal with the conference. Also coming up at the end of the month, we're going to be covering the bowling championships. I'm actually looking forward to doing that. I'm not the greatest of bowlers, but it's just fun, you know. Remember back in the 90s when ESPN, that was the major thing.
Yes, I remember.
Who do you think you are? I am.
I remember watching those.
So, yeah, we look forward to covering the KMAC Bowling Championships coming up here in a couple of weeks. Also, tournament time. I think there are some teams on both sides, girls and boys, that can make some runs.
Peaking at the right time of the season and ultimately staying healthy is what you got to have for that run.
Todd tried forcing that in, turns it over. Lady Knights with a chance to really break this open here. Cooper nearly lost the handle. Gets it to Lauren Johnson. She's rejected, but it will stay with the Lady Knights. And I've said this multiple times, I think the boys' side of Northmor, they have a real good shot now that they're in D4. They had a big win against East Knox last night by 40 actually, 73-33.
Yeah, the D4 Central District.
East Knox won it last year.
It was just a gauntlet, unfortunately, the years that we had our really good teams here at Northmor. But I guess at the end of the day, the one team that beat us out was state runner-ups.
Afrocentric. I remember covering that game.
And Harvest Prep was in the state Final Four too, so that was the other side of the bracket.
And you played
Warrington Christian was in the championship the next year, so that was
played Worthington tough too. I remember that game was at Highland. You had it to what, 6 points at the half?
Yeah.
Before they started to pull. You had to lead after one.
Yes. DJ Moore, their point guard that I believe is at Liberty University. We held him to 7.
2 offensive rebounds, and Opfor gets the finish.
They've got to do a better job of getting a body on her on a box out. She probably has 6 points just off offensive rebounds.
5-point game. But you guys had to face a lot of big names. Nice take to the hole, but missed the bunny.
She was surprised on how open she was on that.
1 minute left in the third. East Knox looking to get this back to within 1 possession. Skip pass. Oh.
I don't think that was intended to her.
No, I think she was expecting that to get deflected, and thankfully she's all right. Just maybe a little marking on the head, but she'll be okay. 51.3 seconds left. I know Coach Blade Tackett would hold for the final shot here. You would probably too, with a couple of your point guards that you had in the past.
Yeah, well, you take what they give you. If you can get an easy straight line drive, you take it.
You get Michi Johnson out there to run around a little bit.
Because the big thing here with it, the big thing with this possession is the Lady Knights get the ball to start the fourth quarter, so you get back-to-back possessions if you finish with the last shot.
Open look, rolled around the rim, no good. They had a good look at 3. And we're going to get a foul. That's going to go against Emily Zager.
But could allow the Lady Knights to set up in a press here if they choose to.
21.4 left. Smith. She's going to get across the timeline with 16. Looked like she might have had a chance to take it to the hole. Now she will. Kicks it back out. Todd now into the lane. Forced one up and got bailed out. Take a look at the replay. It was an errant shot, but that little push.
The defense bailed them out on that one. That was the shot that you'd want them to take to try to get the rebound for a run out at the other end. But
that's Lauren Johnson's third. First free throw through. Reese Todd, first point. 28-24. Ryan Brinkman checks back in for the Lady Knights.
Still plenty of time.
Yeah. Made them both. Oh, and they let it go. Smith over the Taunton, layup good. And another steal, but they can't get it off at the end. But East Knox, 7-0 run has them back to within 1 as we head to money time. Don't go away, folks.
Almost the exact same thing that happened at the end of the second quarter.
We've got ourselves a game. We'll be back.
At Knox Community Hospital, your primary care physician is more than someone who delivers your test results, more than someone who writes prescriptions, more than someone who listens to your heart. We are your healthcare partner who takes the time to know you, listen to your concerns, and provide you with expert personalized care to make and keep you well. Because to us, you're more than just numbers on a chart. You're a neighbor and a friend. Knox Community Hospital, in the community, for the community.
In the words of CEO and President of the OH Report, Brian Skoronsky, it is money time here. From the Castle, Lady Knights looking to keep its conference title hopes alive, but East Knox is giving them all they could handle.
Trying to play spoiler.
Into the lane. Missed the chance to give them the lead. Kicked out of bounds. And we'll go to the Lady Knights to start.
You had them on a 7-0 run to end the third.
Yeah. It wasn't an 8 or a 6-0 run. It was a 7-point lead, 28-21. The 3 straight buckets by the Lady Dogs have them right back in this as we begin the fourth quarter. Going with that full court press, Lauren Johnson across the timeline. Gets it to Madison Simpson. Nice pass over. Layup, yes.
Nice extra pass right there by Madison to Emily.
Emily Jordan with 6. It's a 3-point game.
They've been very successful with that.
Quick passing over. Gets back out to Todd. And yeah, they're going to call that every time. That's a swipe on Riley Johnson.
It's just her first.
The 5th team foul. Not a lot of foul calls tonight. Referees consistent on it, though.
Definitely letting them play in the open
yeah.
court, yes.
Todd's going to pull up for 3 in the tie. Too strong. But Oak for with an offensive rebound. That's the 12th. However, the 18th turnover.
You want to always capitalize on turnovers and see if the Lady Knights can come away with a good possession here.
Can they extend this back out to 2 possessions? Into the lane, left side. Jordan, baseline, kicks it back out. Johnson for 3, way off. Had to force it up on an offensive rebound. Another 3-point attempt, another long rebound. Pull-up jumper, won't go. Another rebound. Another 3. Airballed, but a jump ball. And we'll go to East Knox. That was like at practice when you're shooting it, you get the rebound kicking right back out to you. It seemed like that for the last
Yes, that's what it
looked
like a rebound drill there going on, and they were coming up with them, but come away with an empty possession.
Smith across the timeline. She's going to go right down Main Street. No call at all. And both sides were not happy with that.
Yeah, that
Coach, before you say anything, I want you to look at the replay.
That's a 50-50 call on that, but when both go to the floor, the whistle has to be blown. Just out of precautionary for a possible injury that could happen on a baseline drive or something, some trip there. No matter if you make the call, you're going to have half the gym happy, half the gym not.
Then rather not make the call and have everybody mad at you.
Yes. Or a possible injury.
Nonetheless, the ball goes back to the Lady Knights. Nobody touched it after Smith tried going for the layup. Cooper gets it to Zeger. Nearly lost the handle. Left side, Johnson for 3. Short, rebound, East Knox.
Turnover.
That shot forced up, and the Lady Knights get the ball back out. And somehow Zeger gets it. 2-on-1, nice pass, layup shot, yes.
That turned into a transition drill there. I'm sure they run in practice.
Chaos in the points. 2-possession lead for the Lady Knights with 5:30 left.
I like how East Knox has 11 come up for ball reversal, and then after she reverses it, she dives to the block, but they need to give her an entry pass in there, see what she can do with it.
And Coach Beachy's going to call a timeout as Emily Zeger looked like she was a little dazed after colliding with Opfer. So I'm thinking Coach is going to give her a chance to recollect herself.
Well, one thing I've noticed, both teams have had a couple ladies look over to their coaches and tug on their jersey, which is always the golden sign of need a breather.
Mm-hmm. Take a look at that nice transition bucket, giving the Lady Knights the 5-point lead. Once again, I want to welcome everybody watching live and free this evening on the OH Report. Now we have a couple games going on right now. Let us know where you're watching from. Give us a shout out. We'll shout you out.
I guess I didn't look. Was tonight a conference night through the KMAC?
Yes, it is. Ontario and Fredericktown, the only non-conference game going on. Lady Warriors leading that one 36-25.
I'm guessing Cardington was probably playing Danville.
Yep, we have that one as well. I will try and give an update on that score here in a moment. (30-22) Cardington, just starting the third quarter.
Hey, they're back to their
fans looking for
4-low
that.
set. Well, they hit her when she flashed high this time.
They get it back out, and Taunton will reset. Hope for left side, 3 in the air. No good, off the top of the backboard and taken away.
Chance to extend this to 3 possessions would be huge here for the Lady Knights.
Foul called. That's Divin's second. Under 5 to play. Cooper throws it off the feet of Johnson, and it's taken away. Divin.
I agreed with that block call.
Yeah, Cooper threw herself in front, and that's going to put Divin to the line for a 1-1. So the Lady Dogs will be at the line the rest of the way. Non-player control foul. They'll be at the line. Emily Zager, it's good to see she's back into the game.
1-1 here.
Makes the first.
She's got a chance to move it to 3 in one possession game. I remember trying to educate that to some of my first teams when I would call timeouts and talk about possessions, or coach, it's points. That's possessions. If we're smart about it, it takes 3 possessions for them to catch us.
Can't get the second to go. Zager, top of the key. Entry to Simpson. Right side, back out through the hands of Johnson, so she's not going to be able to take the 3.
Backside.
Inside to Simpson. She's going to force one up, but Oakford's there with the block.
That was a clean block.
Yes, it was. Back come the Lady Dogs.
But that backside entry was there again. Good defense to get it back.
Simpson makes up for it with the steal. She's going to go to the lane, and she's going to go to the line now for 2 shots. Take a look at the replay. She just made it in time to the side. That's not going to be an intentional foul. She was playing the ball.
Play on the ball.
Madison, 2 of 2 tonight from the line. Make that 3 for 3.
Still
6
one
points
more.
for her. 5 Lady Knights in the scoring column.
You always like to see that.
All have 5 or more points.
Love seeing that.
Balance, especially come tournament time. Under 4 to play. 6-point Lady Knight lead. Smith fouled and will go to the line.
I'd remember, speaking of that, I remember we had a team, and it happened to be East Knox, and we did win the game, but we had 6 players in double figures that night. And that was a record that we never come close to breaking.
And that's Emily Zager's 5th.
I wonder if
Scorekeeper had
something was
4.
wrong on the book or the board. She had 4 on the board.
I was missing a foul, and it was Zager who had it. So she fouls out with 9 points. Smith hits the first. 34-29. The plot thickens for the Lady Knights here. Makes them both.
I wonder if they didn't catch that while they were looking at the board. She's one of their primary ball handlers.
Johnson gets it to Johnson. Riley, left side to Emily Jordan. Up for closely guarding her. And they turn it over. 15th Lady Knight turnover. With 3:34 remaining.
Both teams with 3 timeouts left coming down the stretch.
Possession arrow favors the Lady Knights.
Which team makes that last run, I believe, who's going to win this basketball game.
Smith gets it back out to Todd. Left side, open shot. In and out, no good. Rebound, Lady Knights, and there's a foul.
The most excitement offensively in the last 2 quarters come with the last 30 seconds of both quarters.
That's true. Salyer's second foul. Team's 5th, they still have 1 to give. Johnson across the timeline, she'll pull it back out and hand off to Cooper. Now to Jordan, reverse layup, no good. Errant shot.
She had kind of a nice little shot fake that set up for that drive.
I think it surprised her a little bit too.
Yes.
Ball nearly stripped away. It's kicked over. Diving, skip pass deflected away by Simpson. They'll reset here with 2:49 remaining.
I think East Knox, to have a successful possession here, 11 needs to touch the ball in the paint.
Sydney with 11 points tonight leads all scores. They get it in. There is Oakford. Hands it off to Diven. Off of Oakford's foot. They're going to say off of Northmore's foot. Okay. And it'll stay.
I was wondering if they were going to signal a kick, but wouldn't have mattered. Still been East Knox's basketball.
Got to get it in. No, she did not. Turnover, the 20th against East Knox. So the Lady Knights survive that possession. And we'll get it back. Simpson gets the inbounds. She'll pull it out, hand it off to Cooper. Cooper crossing over, deflects off the foot of Diven. And it'll be Lady Knights inbound.
Side out here with an ISO at the basket.
Simpson looking for the screen, doesn't get it, but she still continues towards the baseline. She'll back it out. Finally gets it over to Riley Johnson. Closely guarded. Goes baseline. And Freddie Beachy's going to call a timeout, and that's a good one because Lauren Johnson had not quite the best shot you could take.
Well, she bided more time there by picking up the dribble. You know, we used to teach in a situation like that. If you want to be technical about it, you have 9.5 seconds that you can hold the basketball. You can hold it till the 4.5 count, put it on the floor one time, pick it up, and you gain another 4.5 seconds. We almost had a 5-second call there, and I don't know if Coach Beachy anticipated that was a good time out there. He was anticipating possibly something that wasn't going to happen. But they took that 3, and there's been times I had called a timeout, and we did take the shot, and it went in.
Hello to Doug Collins. Thanks, OH Report, for broadcasting the game tonight. And say hi to Coach Zach Ruth.
Yeah, it's a Highland guy. Always enjoyed talking with him and his brother.
Lady Knights, again, with an inbound. 2:09 remaining in regulation. Got to get it in. Instead, she throws it off the leg of Todd. East Knox fans on the opposite side thought it hit her leg, but it bounced before hitting her in the knee, so we'll stay with Northmor. Get it into Jordan. Trap for a second, but gets it back to Riley Johnson.
Need to try to get the ball to the middle of the floor. There you go.
Lauren's fouled. That's going to be the third on Natalie Smith, and that's the one foul to give. So the Lady Knights will be shooting a 1-and-1 after this.
If you can get 2 hard reverse passes out of a sideline trap, you're going to get something good on the backside.
Lady Knights get it in again to Johnson. Trap gets it to
One
Lauren.
more.
There it is, Simpson. East Knox unable to get the foul, and finally they will. That'll be the 4th on Natalie Smith. And Lauren Johnson now to the line for a 1-and-1. The last stats update I got from the KMAC, Northmor a 41.5% free throw shooting team. But they make the first. The reverse jinx, coach.
The reverse drinks, yes.
6 points for Lauren. And this is a big one to make it a full 2-possession game.
Yes.
Nailed
Got
it. 7 for Lauren. It is a 6-point game with 1:45 left.
East Knox doesn't necessarily have to rush here.
That's a travel.
Yes, it is.
Diven had it, got deflected. She caught it, took a couple steps.
Get the ball across half court and get it into your foul shooter's hands, and you're going to come away with 2 more attempts.
This is where the Lady Knights can take control, not only of this game, but their KMAC destiny. Simpson's fouled. She'll go to the line, and that is not the player you want to foul from East Knox.
Still a 1-and-1.
Simpson makes the first, makes it a 3-possession game. She has 8 points now. Off the front iron, no good. But she does get this to 3 possessions.
Just need straight up good defense here by the Golden Knights. Don't foul a jump shooter. You don't want them scoring with the clock not running.
Diven hits the 3. She's got 10, and it's a 4-point game. Double dribble. East Knox going to get the ball back. So we take a look at that 3.
Here we go. The end of the quarter runs again.
77 seconds left. East Knox down by 4.
Good
Ball
steal
stolen
by
away. Cooper into the lane. Layup good. Shelby Cooper's first points may be the biggest of the night. It's a 6-point Lady Knight lead. 1:05 remaining. Smith forces one up. No good. Long rebound, though. Diven puts it back up and in.
East Knox with a timeout there. Get it back to a 4-point game.
We'll take a look at the replay one more time. Right place, right time. Set her feet, put it through, and it's back to a 4-point game with under a minute left.
The Lady Knights are going to have to probably come up with some type of a ball screen here to possibly get the ball in, because East Knox is going to be amping up the pressure.
Your team's seen enough. As they walk down, they head out towards the doors.
My daughter's wearing one of my old high school warm-up shirts.
Oh, yeah. How about that? How could you keep that in one piece and clean for so long, Coach?
All jerseys I kept, even the ones I collected. When the Charlotte Hornets come out, I got the original warm-up suit for them.
You've seen the high school warm-up suit that I have. I've practiced with you guys with it before.
Yes.
But
I had went back and looked at all my sport cards, and I need to get some of my stuff looked at. I have a Jordan rookie card, Montana's autographed football.
That's nice. So 58.2 seconds remain. Both teams with another 1-and-1 before going to the 2-shot foul.
She has the baseline to run. They can use screens to get open and a timeout to bail them out.
Both have 2 timeouts. Possession arrow favors the Lady Knights. Johnson spins out of the trap, nearly double dribbled. She is caught with the trap, but deflects off of East Knox and out of bounds. That was really close to a carry, but she was able to just barely keep the hand on top of the ball.
I like what East Knox was doing. They weren't fouling. They were playing defense, so they got across half court and almost got the turnover. This is where the Lady Knights have missed the Ziegler girl.
Can Simpson get to it? She cannot. And again, the door remains open for the Lady Bulldogs with 50.1 left. It's a 4-point game.
The last minutes of the quarters have been extremely exciting.
Smith gets it over the dive-in. She's had the last 5 for East Knox. Runner does not go, but offers there. Counted in the bucket.
That has to probably give her 8 points on offensive rebounds, I bet. At least 6.
And just like that, she has a chance to make this a 1-point game. Did not catch who the foul was on. She drains it. It's a 1-point game. 39-38 timeout, East Knox.
It's where somebody from the Lady Knights has got to step up, protect the basketball, get it across half court. They're probably, the strategy here is, my strategy would be defensively, is let's just play good defense here for a pass or two, and maybe I'll yell out a color, and that's when we go foul.
39-38.
But the Lady Knights can't anticipate the Lady Bulldogs just coming in and fouling them right away. Once again, probably going to have to use some type of a ball screen here. And you got the timeout to possibly bail them out if you can't get it in.
Hello, Leanne. Way to go, Lady Knights. Great job, Zach and Travis. Well, thank you for watching. We appreciate you as well.
Leanne was one of my director of operations personnel.
Gets it in, but deflected out.
Deflected out.
Diving.
Those are tough passes.
This will be a reset.
East Knox has a lady back to take away the home run ball.
Simpson, 2-on-1. She's going to take it herself. Loses the handle, but it's deflected out by East Knox. And the Lady Knights will inbound underneath. It got flicked out of her hand. Smart play, though, to keep from the easy look. And now Northmore's going to inbound with 35 seconds. Nervous time here at the Castle.
Pick the picker.
Cooper picks up her dribble, but gets it to Johnson. Johnson's going to pull it back out. Lauren with 27 seconds left. Smith can't foul. She has 4. And a timeout, Freddie Beachy, right before the walk.
Yes.
Yeesh. Take a look at the replay. You see him in the top corner calling timeout as she runs into a wall. I'm getting nervous up here, Coach.
We know something exciting is going to happen here because that's been the story of the night in the last of the quarters.
See if I can get an update on that Cardington game. You know, Mount Gilead and Northmore fans looking for that score.
Both teams with 1 timeout. If the Golden Knights can pick up a foul here off the Bulldogs, they will have 2 foul shots.
Update from Danville, 39-38 Lady Devils.
Exact same score we have here.
Both games 39-38. A big score.
It's always great.
For Mount Gilead fans, especially.
It's always great when you're playing
off
for something later in the season like this. And we have a lot of that on the boys and girls sides of the KMAC.
22.9 seconds remain. Johnson gets the inbounds pass, gets to the corner, trap. Now she'll go baseline. She's triple teamed and fouled by Sydney Opkor. She's going to go to the line for the final 1-and-1 for the Lady Knights. That's Sydney's first foul.
It is okay. It is one. Yeah, I misread the board there. Next fouls from both teams will be shooting 2.
Riley Johnson, her first attempts of the night. Gets the friendly bounce.
You definitely would want your senior at the line in this position.
Maybe the biggest free throw of her senior career right here under the circumstances. And she nails both. It's a 3-point game.
Don't foul on a shot. Are they going to rush it up and call a timeout?
Yes, they will. 11.6 seconds remain. Let's see if I can pull in that game, that Cardington game, because this is
maybe where I love these situations as coaching strategy, because you look at the scoreboard and East Knox has no timeouts left. And now's a good time that, okay, they have to have a 3 just to tie it, to send it to overtime. Maybe change, show a look, because East Knox is probably drawing up a play to go against how they've been defending here lately. Come out, show it, and Coach Beachy could call a timeout to see if they're setting up in positions that's something they've seen on film that they can take away, or maybe then jump into a different defense here to really throw them off and away from something that they didn't even get a chance to talk about in their timeout, and they can't call a timeout.
East Knox needs a Brock Fletcher right now.
Yes.
To shoot the 3. There's a name from.
I remember we did that against Fredericktown here in a tournament in a sectional final game here. That we was man-to-man for the whole game except the last timeout. We come out and went zone, and Fredericktown had no timeouts on that.
Is that the overtime game?
Yes, it was.
I remember that game. One freshman, Max Lauer, I remember winning the tip and getting fouled for an and 1 to start that overtime period off to really pace you guys to win that. Opfer. She's going to try the 3. Banks it in! Are you kidding me? 4 seconds. 3. 2, Simpson is going to heave. No, she's not. That's how the quarter's going to end. What just happened?
Well, we knew something exciting was going to happen. It just continued on with the way the game's been so far, Travis.
Sydney Hopper.
The bank in.
Banks are open, and we're going to go to OT.
She definitely has a double-double going, right?
Yeah, has to be. We're going to keep it here because I just don't know what happened. Unbelievable finish here from the Castle. Overtime to determine a winner. Let's see that again on the Ruth Farms instant replay. No matter how hard or you shoot, you get that top corner, it's going to bank in. And that's exactly what she did. Wow.
I believe I see a 43-39 Cardington Danville score.
44-41.
44-41.
That is with 3.5 minutes remaining in the fourth. We here.
Well, Brian calls the fourth quarter money time. What's he call OT?
Nervous time.
Nervous time.
I call it. We don't have a
bonus time.
Bonus time, something. Bonus basketball, absolutely. But 41-41.
Both teams will be shooting 2 foul shots on any common foul.
Jordan and Opfer.
Northmor has 2 on the floor with 4.
Opfer wins it. Smith loses the handle. Ball's on the ground. Opfer gets it back to Smith. She's going to try the jumper. Yes. East Knox leads again. Smith with 8 points. And we are underway in overtime. Simpson into the lane, loses the handle, but kicks it back out. Johnson for the lead. Off the front iron and out of bounds. You take a look at the replay. Elbow jumper.
Good defense here. Hands up. Stay in the passing lanes. And don't give up an offensive rebound.
Hopfer gets it over the Todd. Back out to Natalie Smith.
East Knox definitely has a lot more movement now in their offense.
That's Raylan Todd, kicks it back out to Hopfer. 3 minutes left in overtime, 2-point Lady Dog lead. Diving, Euros, can't get it to fall though. And then a push, and we'll have 2 free throws for Emily Jordan.
Picks up a foul 90 feet from the basket.
Not what you wanted if your head coach, Mandy Todd. So Emily Jordan will go to the line. She's 0 for 2 this evening. Got the second, makes it a 1-point game. 9 points for Emily. Todd.
East Knox has had good floor spacing here last couple possessions.
Pull up, off the front iron, no good. It was a good look though. Northmor now with a chance to take the lead here. Johnson across the timeline. Riley backs it out. Gets it over to Cooper. Cooper gets it to Lauren. Ball deflected out. It'll stay with Northmor. 2:22 left, down 1.
Northmor going with their stack out of bounds here. ISO at the basket.
Johnson gets it in to Simpson, back out. Riley into the lane, gets it to Simpson again. It's stripped again out of bounds. Now the Lady Knights will have an inbound underneath their hoop.
Lady Knights going back to their box set out of bounds here.
Working around, and we're going to get a foul. And that'll be the 4th on Divin, and now the Lady Knights will get a chance to take the lead here.
Foul shots are just so big in these close-scoring games.
Double bonus for the Lady Knights. Lauren Johnson to the line. Off the back iron, no good.
Got a chance here to tie it up with a make.
Lane violation.
Who did he call that on?
He called it on Emily Jordan, said her toe was across the line. So no free throws. East Knox with 1:48 left.
No reason to foul. Keep them in front. East Knox just needs to run their stuff.
They get the trap, but gets out to Todd. Back to Smith. Back to Todd, barely. Inside, dive in, layup, good.
Nice left hand on that.
3-point lead. Johnson thought about the 3, it's a double dribble. .118 left, East Knox with a 3-point lead.
The Lady Knights have 2 on the floor. You might not want to foul because they'll pick up their 5th, but you got to do what you got to do.
Todd trapped, but diving gets it, loses the handle, and then is fouled. And if that's on Lauren Johnson, that's her 5th.
If that's her 5th, she has to come out. They're buying time, which is fine. Kind of get a free timeout.
Actually, they're saying she has 4 fouls.
Has 4.
Diamond makes the first. Danville back out in front 47-46. Misses the second. And we're going to get a timeout by head coach Freddie Beachy. 1 minute left. Down 4.
Down 4, minute left. Timeout. You got a timeout. I believe they have a timeout left. Definitely want to possibly run a set here that you haven't showed all night. I would always be a fan of a backdoor set because they're being very aggressive playing defense. You might be able to get them, and if you can get the slip with the backdoor, a lot of times they'll run you down and foul you.
Here's the by maybe a half-inch.
I've never seen that called from that position of the ref. Normally they just look at the line on the foul shooter. But it looked like it was the right call.
In that time as well.
Yeah.
One of the more interestingly called games, but hey.
Yes.
Still a minute left.
The boards throwed me off a little bit on the fouls tonight. I thought that was the Johnson girls' 5th.
I thought I had her down for 5 as well, but they might have said 23 instead of 22. Yes. You know, both Johnsons there. Lady Knights got to get it in, and they do. Simpson can't run too much time off the clock. Johnson now, closely guarded, gets it to her sister.
They're switching.
Now to Simpson. She's going to try the 3. No good. And a great box out.
Great box out there by East Knox.
And Riley's going to get called for the foul as Diven will go to the other side for free throws. Danville up 48-46 now. 43 seconds left in the 4th there.
Some good games tonight in the KMAC.
Absolutely.
I believe East Knox's 2 sophomores have combined for over 30.
You're right. 17 for Northmor, 16 for Diven. Make it 17. Johnson is going to try the deep 3. No good. Rebound Diven. Smith fouled. And that's going to be the 5th on Johnson.
No matter the outcome of this game yet, because there's probably something still exciting that can happen here to keep in line with everything else that's happened tonight. But both teams are going to come away with learning something, some things to work on for down the stretch here, and some positively from one of the teams.
Free throw good. Kind of both.
I think this East Knox girls teams needs to show some boys teams how to shoot the free throw.
Jumper no good. Opfer gets the rebound. It's going to be a jump ball, and it'll stay with the Lady Knights down 8 with 20 seconds left. This is the best outcome for Mount Gilead, who now would be back in a tie with Cardington if they were to end up losing. And Northmor would remain a game back of both now.
Not losing any ground.
Shot no good. But now it would be out of the hands of the Lady Knights as they would need Cardington to knock off Mount Gilead. And that's going to do it. East Knox upsets Northmor 50-42 in overtime and puts a kink in the championship efforts for the Lady Knights. As you see,
That's why you play the game. You can never assume.
Cardington looking for the lead. Got it! They got the 1-point lead. We're going to keep it here. Well, they're taking a timeout, so we will as well. East Knox, though, pulls off the overtime 50-42 victory. We'll take a break. Be back with our MVP as well as our post game. You're watching Girls High School Hoops live and free on the OH Report.
Playoff time, baby. Games, snacks, drinks. I mean, what else can you ask for, bro? Really?
Hey, pass me a Pepsi.
I mean, can you drink any louder?
That's how I drink.
Loud like that?
I drink loud. I like to enjoy it.
Toss me some Lays.
Did you eat any louder?
It's normal to eat loud. Drinking loud makes no sense. Hayden, Eli, road trip to the Super Bowl. Hard pass. Playoffs are on. You're paying for that door, by the way. I got a bus. The bus has got a bus. Let's go.
Can we go see the bus?
What up, Eli?
Mr. Cruz, I miss you, buddy.
I miss you too, man. Super Bowl, baby. Let's go.
We're not going. I'm going to get more chips and drinks. Do not leave this room.
I got you. I got you.
Whoa! Super Bowl, here we go.
Are you kidding me?
Technically, I didn't leave the room.
I'm calling Mom after I finish these chips.
How much longer? You drive weird.
Bus, are we there yet?
No.
Hey, Bus, we gotta pull over for some more chips and drinks.
Oh, you got it.
Hey, guys, look what I found.
Bradshaw?
Hey, guys, got room for one more? Got Doritos? Got Mountain Dew. What, do we really want to bring him? It might start to feel crowded. I mean, maybe if he had a little...
Oh, please don't.
You know, he'll...
Don't say it.
Salsa. I love me some salsa.
All right, I got an idea. We got one seat left, and it's special just for you.
Let's do it. This is like a convertible, except a whole lot better.
Good for you, you're happy and healthy, not me, if you ever cared to ask. Good for you, you're doing great, I know without me, baby, God, I wish that I could do that. I lost my mind like the night, crying on the floor.
It does count.
All right, time now for our Avita Work Well MVP, and it is East Knox sophomore center Sydney Opfer. Game high 17 points. She had a double-double, but most importantly, she hit the game-tying bank buzzer beater to force overtime. Sydney, first of all, congratulations, and you got to take me through that shot.
Thank you. Oh, gosh. You know, I really didn't have anything going on in my mind. I just knew that that buzzer was going to beep, and I was wide open, and my team needed me, so I had to do what I had to do.
This is a big win for you guys. I know you guys are out of the conference race, but any win against a team that's still competing, it gives you momentum. How big of a win is this for you guys?
This is a huge win. We have not gone into overtime this season, but this year in 2023, we are We've won 4 games and we haven't lost any, so it's really big that we can continue our streak and maybe we can get back in that KMAC this second half of the season.
Absolutely, and what does this do for you guys heading into tournament time? You have a week and a half until the draw, but the more wins you get, the higher the seed you're going to get, and then maybe you make a run. So what do you guys need to do the rest of the regular season to get yourself ready for maybe something in the tournament?
We just got to keep doing what we're doing. We're clearly pushing the ball and, giving our grit. That's our key word. And that's what we got to keep doing to get in the tournaments, and we will do it.
You guys are a young team. Just how have you guys been able to mature from game 1 to now?
We've really connected, I would say. All of us. We have a deep, deep friendship, and we all love each other, and that helps us on the court, and we can love who we play with.
And lastly, if you want to give anybody a shout-out that you like, look into the camera or look at your friends that are right down there, but just give a shout-out to anybody that you'd like.
Definitely my whole team, Nat Smith for leading us, and my dad.
Also, you got to explain the chain.
So this is our game changer. Whoever coach really thinks just, let our team, that's who she gives it to after every win. So if we don't lose, we don't get it, but if we win, it's a really big deal.
It's a big deal. You get the chain and the MVP honors sitting up for game high, coach, 17 points and a double-double. Congratulations. I'm going to get Keaton to pan over to your teammates who are right here, as well. But congratulations, and
Thank
go
you
celebrate
so much.
with your
Thank
friends. So we get Keaton. There they are. The whole team watching their teammates sitting up for tonight. 17 points as East Knox wins in overtime. We'll take one final break. Be back to wrap things up live and free right here on the OH Report.
Things up a little bit.
At Knox Community Hospital, your primary care physician is more than someone who delivers your test results, more than someone who writes prescriptions, more than someone who listens to your heart. We are your healthcare partner who takes the time to know you, listen to your concerns, and provide you with expert personalized care to make and keep you well. Because to us, you're more than just numbers on a chart. You're a neighbor and a friend. Knox Community Hospital, in the community, for the community.
You know you gotta climb higher.
Tonight's girls basketball high school live stream brought to you live and free on the OH Report. Thanks to our generous sponsors, Avita Workwell, Ruth Farms. They specialize in bred, born, and raised freezer beef since 1948. Call Zach Ruth to order yours at 419-989-0341. Tell them KMAC Trav sent you. Andy Bauer, Edward Jones Investors. Whether you're planning for retirement, saving for college, grandchildren, or just trying to protect the financial future of the ones you care about most, Andy can develop specific strategies to help you achieve your goals. Knox Community Hospital, in the community, for the community, and Frito-Lay. We are driven and inspired by a purpose, food that matters for life's moments. As we welcome you inside the Andy Bauer, Edward Jones Investors post-game show, where East Knox pulls off the stunner 50-42. Travis Berardi alongside head coach Zach Ruth. And coach, wow, what a game.
Yeah, everybody definitely got their money's worth. The money was really worth the last minute of the second, third, and fourth quarter. And I believe the biggest margin of the game was the final score of the game. It was a back-and-forth game. Foul trouble started to mount up for the Golden Knights, and they lost a couple ball handlers there. And one team goes home tonight. The Lady Knights are still in the hunt. It's not over. East Knox playing spoiler tonight with some confidence, huge confidence.
Also, Cardington held off Danville by 1, so they will remain a game ahead of Mount Gilead. Northmor travels to Cardington, so now Mount Gilead's they're the biggest fans of the Golden Knights on Saturday, while
yes, and it's just so awesome to be in positions like this for your teams to be playing for meaningful games. And all games are meaningful, but when there's still conference titles on the line, or the East Knox, I believe the two sophomores had well over 30 tonight combined, and both played exceptional games. So, as I look, it's the first time I've seen East Knox, but I look at them and their future looks bright. A lot of schools' future looks bright, but there's a lot of momentum that can be gained from tonight. There can be some momentum lost, and that's where you got to get the ladies back on track.
And it works out perfectly for the KMAC because Northmor, Mount Gilead, and Cardington all play each other one more time. Northmore's at Cardington coming up, and then Mount Gilead gets Cardington at their place as well. Mount Gilead defeated Cardington, though, so it's more of a Northmor needs Cardington, Mount Gilead to lose somewhere else.
Yeah, it's like tuning into the week 16, 17 of the NFL on all these things that need to happen, could happen.
As a Steeler fan, I've known this for a few years now because it seemed to happen every time.
Yeah,
the 15 things to happen.
But with conference titles and stuff, it's like, we was blessed and won 3 on the boys' side over the 3 of the last 4 last 4 years, and we had to share one. And like I told the kids, hey, when you put it on the banner, you don't have to put it on there who you shared it with.
Yeah, absolutely. You still get a trophy.
You still get everything, and that's just to win a conference championship or to be in the hunt for a conference championship is just huge for programs going forward. And then you got the East Knox. That might be something they discussed there in the locker room. We just knocked off a team tonight that was at their place. I believe that beat them, 36-24 the first time?
Yep.
So there's always more than one way of measuring success. It can't just be wins and losses, but East Knox can really measure success because they lost the first time at home by 12 and then beat a conference contender at their place. So they have some huge momentum going forward.
Especially for a young team like they have.
With the biggest thing around the corner, which I always was looking forward to, the tourney.
And they're on a 4-game win streak, and coaches are going to look at that way, especially since it's not RPI yet. So you'll see the teams that are hot, that have beaten some good teams.
They've gained some seed placements here the last couple games, and that's what you want.
Absolutely. Any final words before we wrap things up, Coach?
No, just always feels good to be in the gym and watching. It was good to see an exciting game. I wish I had all the answers. I wish schools would maybe kind of think outside the box on what can we do to get a sold-out gym for ladies to play in front of. It seems like they always play second fiddle. I hate making that comment, but it is the truth. They kind of play a lot of the 1 o'clock Saturday games and stuff, and hopefully, some of these games that the Lady Knights are going to be in down the stretch here are still big, meaningful games along with the other teams, so they should have that opportunity of playing in some big crowds here.
And before we go, we got a lot of dog fans out here, so Merriweather, way to go, Lady Dogs. Iris Blankenship, way to go, Lady Dogs. And Lori Totten, way to go, Lady Dogs. Thank you all for watching tonight, but that is going to wrap things up here from the Castle. Want to thank everybody that helped make things possible tonight. Keaton Cooper on the camera. Adam Thompson, audio, video coordinator. Brian Skoronsky, Hayden Gray, Dory Skoronsky back at the OH Report. BS Media Productions, all of our sponsors tonight. Andy Bauer, Edward Jones Financial. Ruth Farms, thank you, Coach, for your sponsorship. Avita Workwell. Frito-Lay, and Knox Community Hospital. Want to thank Blade Tackett and the fine folks here at Northmor High School and their athletic department for allowing us to be here. And most importantly, we want to thank you, the fans, for watching. Lady Dogs get the bucket to go to force overtime and then outscore Northmor 9-1 to pull off the 50-42 upset. You can catch Zach and I Friday night at Cardington as the Golden Knight boys look to make it 2 in a row and stay in the KMAC race themselves. But for Zach Ruth, I'm Travis Berardi saying so long from the Castle.